G'day, Father Kevin here from Bougainvillea, Australia. After a long, hard day at my local parish, the Bougainvillea Episcopalian Church, I settle back with a nice Bundy rum on the rocks and turn on the latest episode of the Bad Boys Unleashed. These boys tickle my funny bone, and they have a Sheila with them now that gives it just as hard as they do. They're a bit tougher than those bloody Yankees, since we're having a crack at getting the word out about the show in the United States of bloody America. I thought I'd put on my tourism cap and tell you what to expect if you come down under. I'd love to see the hosts of this show come down under and wrestle a snake. They're bloody huge, and I'm not talking metaphorically either. In fact, everything's bloody huge in Australia, so big we have to turn it into a bloody tourist attraction. The big banana, the big prawn, the big pineapple, and if it's not big, it'll probably still kill you because it's poisonous. Just the other day, a big salty, a saltwater croc for my US friends, that was over 15 feet long rocked up on the beach and had to go at a couple of sharks. Now for us Aussies, that's just a day of fun in the sun, but I gotta tell you, any tourists would be shitting themselves. So after you've listened to these bloody turkeys jabber on, jump on and listen to the Bad Boys Unleashed, direct from Australia. They go harder than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. Bad Boys Unleashed. It's got the big fella's stamp of approval.
Nice. We're live.
Oh, God.
And we're live.
Just double checking.
Well, actually, and we're live after several minutes of Australians talking about Australia in a
Yeah, I know. The first, that was a really long one for the last one. I remember it was so
like
funny.
A minute.
I thought you guys got a theme song because it has that little bit of drumming, and I'm like, oh, they didn't. And then all of a sudden it was like, what's up, mate? And I'm like, right, the Aussies.
Our theme song is a lecherous Australian priest that wants to fuck old ladies, I believe.
Yeah, when they initially pitched the bit for like, it's an Australian priest, I'm like, so he molests. And they're like, not here in Australia.
I was gonna say, that's an American thing, you weirdos. And we're like, no, it's a Catholic thing.
Oh, I'm bloody Father Kevin. Oh, I love grey vaginas. Oh, I don't care if it's the skin of the hair. So long as it's grey,
I feel like
mate.
I would trust
That's
an
all I care
Australian
about.
priest more than like most other priests. I don't know. Is priesti? What is the plural? I don't know. Priestesses.
The Judas Priestesses. The new band, Sweeping Australia.
That sounds like someone like they're a Judas Priest cover band, but they're like, do we just plural it? Yeah, let's just plural it.
Catholicism is like the worst thing to be a priest of. Because other times when they were priests, you would get to be like, I get to fuck everyone for the gods.
Yeah.
Or like, you have to
But
give
now
me...
it's like you're celibate.
Or like, or you have to give me all of your sacrificed doves for me to eat. And then Catholic ones are like,
do you eat
you can't
doves?
do anything but fuck boys.
Kellen, wait a second. Do you eat doves?
No, but sacrificing doves is part of the Mosaic Code in the Pentateuch, also known as the Torah, or the first 5 books of the Bible.
He definitely eats doves.
Bitch,
Show me your pockets.
it'll get out.
Is that what that rustling's
You eat them alive? Well,
No,
just
you
fresh.
cook them alive.
You got to make sure they die
it's
scared
like
so the
lobster.
juice is safe.
Yeah.
You don't want to cook a dead lobster. That's a bad lobster. You want to cook a live lobster.
Right, if the lobster's already dead, that means that lobster's a pussy. You are what you eat.
You want to cook a warrior.
This is a champion, right? Oh yeah, he's like 3rd tier champion.
Your kid comes home from a day of school. Did you get into a fight? Did you win? All right, get in the pot.
All right,
I have to keep throwing fights, or my father will eat my heart to gain my powers.
Please. So he like accidentally wins a fight. No, you got to kick my ass. You got to beat the shit out of me.
He's throwing fights like a boxer in the 70s because his dad thinks that he can like do a lion thing to him.
When you just come home from school, your face is all fucked up. You're like, Dad, I got into a fight, and I think they're gonna kick my ass tomorrow. And your dad's like, let me see the bracket. And he looks at it, and he's like, oh, you're going up against Chad. He's a 4th grader. You're fucked tomorrow.
And he's a fucking 2-seed. You are done.
He's a 2-seed.
How's it feel to be MSU this year, bitch? Because you're getting wrecked.
Oh,
I
here's
don't know
something
what
we've
that
never
means.
done. Tom Lizzo.
You're the wrong Michigan. What?
Tom Lizzo.
He's
It's
a
the
lizard.
coach of MSU basketball,
But a
except
lizard?
except Lizzo.
Oh.
I just thought I was gonna say, Lizzo, but then you said,
Podcast is great till he gotta leave here. For example, you need to know about. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
He's
yeah.
very sad.
This is a
and he's
metaphor for what
probably
our
a
listeners
cuck.
are experiencing.
yeah, right.
He's not a cuck.
Pretend
Lupe's
I'm the
nice.
listener. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
MSU basketball is normally a very good team, and this year they suck anus.
Is that just like
and
the short and hairy of
coach,
it?
Every time, like when they won the Big Ten tournament, the coach was sad because they didn't win by enough points. So yeah.
So right now he's just like staring
oh,
at a noose
yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
probably.
And they're like the third lowest team in the Big Ten, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kellen always updates his Slack picture to the saddest picture he can find of Izzo. He's had to update it weekly.
That was a joke of my first year, and every year there's been another picture of him with his head in his hands. So I just updated to that.
So it's been like he has to stay up to the minute now.
So like your FBI agent looking at your Google history goes, wow, he's specific.
This man is pretending to be a
I need to
very
move
sad
this water
basketball
bottle
coach.
because I have this water bottle and I will drink from it.
For the listeners, Connor was holding up a water bottle at that point.
And for the conspiracy theory
And we're
listeners,
not
it was
at
not a
Connor's
water.
house.
No, we're in a basement.
We're in a dungeon against our will.
It's Just Bits is this show, the only show where we're in a different basement every week. Next week, yours.
If you hear us talking, don't open the door.
Don't come a knocking. We don't even have a basement, you might be saying. Well, we built you one. This is like the shittiest version of Pimp My Ride.
We build you an almost finished basement.
I just like the
there's
idea.
a TV in there, but you can see the boards in the ceiling.
There should be a podcast where it's just them breaking into a place to find a place to podcast. That's the first 15 minutes. So we decided this family is going on a vacation. We know we got 3 days. Hopefully no one's coming to house sit. We don't know.
We
But
gotta stock up on
gimmick.
get
podcasts.
the battling ram. Like it's
We
all
gotta
audio.
stock up on episodes. So they record like 8 episodes in a row while they're there.
No, the beginning of every episode is a break-in.
Is the break-in. Like they hear the glass breaking in the first. That's the theme song.
And they stay, and the end of every season, I guess it would be, is the siren of the cops coming to the house.
Wow, they were quick this time. Must have had a silent alarm. Okay, this is gonna be a short episode of We Break In.
It's mostly just breaking this episode. Turns out they were home.
We had to kill him.
There's been a spate of break-ins in Crestwood, Illinois. Police suspect 2 white men because the area is always littered with XLR cables and promos for comedy shows.
And sure mics. Along with flyers for their next comedy show.
They're walking that
incredibly
wire
easy to
act of not wanting to get caught, but still promoting their
catch. Their
podcast.
show. We're certain we'll catch them by March 27th because they have a show at the Terminus Theater in Lake Villa on March 27th.
Experts suspect that they break into the homes for sexual reasons and in order to do misogyny.
Others say who listen to the podcast think they mostly just say stupid shit.
Racism is funny.
Twitter has become a fight between people who believe in the burglars and people who don't. Somehow it's become relevant to American politics. Welcome to 2021, bitch. Daft Punk is dead.
It was Ted Cruz the whole time.
And then we fade out into a
Then
sci-fi
we widen
realm.
out and we're in a meadow, and then you widen out and you're in a prison, and then you widen out and it's a school, which is the same thing.
These are Kellen's actual beliefs, by the way. Whenever Kellen seems like he's going off on a rant, these are things
He has a point about the schools in prison because those Venn diagrams are very tight.
You can't leave. You get hunted down if you do.
Yeah,
There are truant officers.
You can also
food's-
get stabbed in both.
the food's better in prison.
Or
though.
shot.
There's
Oh,
symptoms
no,
of
actually,
our
the
capitalist
only part of
system.
the Venn diagram that doesn't fit is you can't get shot in prison.
Aw.
Yeah, if your cellmate's an idiot and
Because
can't build
nobody
a
has
gun.
a gun.
How crazy that would you be if you're just chilling in prison, just trying to do your time,
Somebody
and your roommate
starts
goes, "Dude, I
shooting."
made a gun."
Or just you hear
Can I
shooting
not-
from down the
I was-
hall. Just, uh-oh.
The guards don't even have guns. What's going on?
What are we going to do?
I was just gonna try and read for these 18 months that I got for texting that lady over and over again, but now I have to deal with
Usually you
this
get a
gun.
letter for that.
No, I'm
The texts
I'm
were
playing
nice.
Crystalia, and the lady is 16.
Okay.
But Crystalia called her a lady because he don't know, you think that's funny? Crystalia, please stop getting blowjobs from minors.
I don't think he did.
He did.
Oh, he did?
He made a public apology, which is basically saying, "You got me, my bad."
Why
We cool?
did he wait so long?
That's why everyone's like, "Why?"
Like, we almost had forgotten it, dude.
Yeah.
Right, and now we're
You
all like,
brought
oh
it
yeah,
back
Crystalia.
up in the news cycle, buddy. Whoever his PR guy is has to be fired by now, right?
He just did cocaine. Get
Turns
ahead of
out
it, dude.
flocking dudes were birds of
Get
prey.
ahead of it. It happened 3 months ago.
The only head you get is from a 16-year-old.
It was so recent, she's still not legal. You need
I have
to
to
calm down.
I have to stop having Seinfeld be my PR guy.
No, frankly,
just doing bits.
Crystalia, you are not funny enough to get away with pedophilia, okay?
Neither
like
was-
Charlie Chaplin got away with it. He was good.
No,
right?
Seinfeld was
Roman
funny
Polanski
enough.
got away with it. Seinfeld got away with it.
And
Dalia,
so did,
you know whose favorite comedian you are? Justin Bieber's, okay? Fuck adults.
Not an accolade.
No, Seinfeld. There's another one. Dan Cook. Dan Cook is a pedophile.
No, most of him is under 18 at this point.
He's a
of his
statutory.
body. Most
He's
of
like
his
the
body.
statutory guy where he's like, I'm 40 something.
Oh no, he's the guy who knows the laws way too well.
Yeah, right, yeah,
Dane
exactly.
Cook knows all the laws, and he's like, officer,
yeah, really.
officer, we're in Grundy County right now, so
God.
technically, for the next 7 minutes,
I think you should be able to put that person in jail for that.
This is a
No,
sundown
no,
county?
you know too much about the statutory laws,
God.
buddy. That's right to jail.
Right.
I'm a
No,
statutory rape attorney. No, I don't care. Yeah, nice cover, buddy.
He gets pulled over and he's like, listen, this is a
It's called a
sundown state,
beard.
and if you look at the bylaws,
It's a streetlight state because when the streetlights go on, they're gonna be home.
but
Hang on, that was
No.
Give it
so
a
good.
second.
no, but they have to be home. They is underage girls because Dane Cook lives in that town.
Dane Cook's their
it's
neighbor.
not a race thing. Chris D'Elia just lives on that block.
I really like that
Does
one.
Chris
No,
D'Elia now
that was
have to?
lights on, you're home, Missy. All right, no more Dane
Not
Cook after
5
lights.
minutes after.
Oh, did we do jokes
Not.
about Rush Limbaugh yet?
We need to.
Did we do it last
No,
yesterday?
yeah, we did a bunch of.
Oh, you already did? I didn't
His
listen.
grave is now a gender
We
neutral
did that.
toilet.
Right.
Oh, that's
I just
awesome.
want another quote that I heard. That
It
he
is a
said
good one, but
at
it is
one
stolen
point.
from Twitter because it's just other people's beds.
No, yeah, it's-
Did we have other things we need to plug before we started? At SanJuninT on Twitter, at Kellen_Frank, at the Connor Ford.
Yeah.
You say my name like it gives them any way to know. My last name is just a
S-E-N-J-A-N-I-N.
riddle.
S-E-N-J-A-N-I-N.
Yeah.
SENJ. Oh my God, you can't do it. Never mind.
D-O-J search warrants.
S-E-N-J-A-N-I-N-T.
I have all the documents. I just have to go through them. They're turning the frogs gay. You don't think they're doing this? This is all on record. I have them on video. I've seen it in person.
You missed.
Get 'em.
You missed an excellent opportunity to do ICE-C4. Put the two together now.
Like the electric company, like ICE C4 Adjust Act.
Hold on, this is a rich bit. Let's give us a second.
That's a hard one.
Get
Get him.
What else do I believe?
I wish I could quit you.
It's just bits. That one just an ad.
Joe Biden, adrenochrome sucked from a living baby, being allowed to say a full sentence.
Ed Sheeran, the N-word, hilarious.
That's not funny. The guy wearing that is funny because what does he believe?
Texas,
What are
snow. Uh-oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All
Let's put those Venmo accounts in the description again.
Are we still?
Oh,
when
yeah.
is tech? Are we just waiting? How long? Is there a plan for Texas?
I don't know.
No,
there's
dude.
not a plan for Texas.
No,
There's
not a
zero
plan
plan.
for Dick,
They're
dude.
Katrina'd right now, right?
They're Katrina'd right now. And
Or
but-
Flinted. Also,
Well,
It's
let me
a
tell you,
little more
Flint
like
didn't get this
Katrina.
much attention. So
Flint got a bunch of attention. Still don't have water there.
I meant help.
Still
Really, I guess.
don't
Sorry, let me
have-
say attention. Help. Let me.
No, they did again for the first 2 weeks. They got a bunch of help, and then they're like, "Oh, finally, the news cycle's on something else. Get rid of that help.
Which is terrible, but you know.
Stop that help."
But unfortunately, an entire state going under like 10 feet of snow is gonna not be able to melt away in 2 weeks. So
This is what happens when the government meddles in the markets, bro. The private enterprise would have fixed all these
if
problems.
we just let Mad Max happen, all of this would have been so much better.
Libertarians real quiet right now. Come on, respond.
Yeah. What do you think about age of consent? Oh, breaking news: Chris D'Elia announced libertarian.
Age of
Libertarian
Consent.
used
That's
to be
my
cool,
favorite
by the way.
band.
It's a good band.
I saw one thing where
That's
it
a
was like,
song by
it was
New
like
Order.
punk vocalist dates older woman, shatters boundaries or something. It just made me think of that. It's just other onion bits. Bits of onion.
Libertarians
left,
used to be
I left
cool.
the
They
headphones
used to
on
be
just long enough to
leftists.
find out if that is horrible. It is not that bad.
I thought you were gonna be like, it is, so we know. Anyway,
That's just the
No,
house
it
is
is
being
of
disassembled
acceptable
around us.
level.
We've been repoed.
remember how we said we build not a full basement? That's because what we did was we just dug a
God damn it,
hole
the
and made half a
timbre
basement.
changed in the thing. Now I have to double check. No, we're okay. When
You
we're
hear the
talking,
furnace?
it's pretty unnoticeable. Yeah. we're
No,
good.
well, then I guess we just got to keep fucking
I don't know.
talking.
I mean, that
We're
is
from the
kind of the
Midwest,
goal.
okay? We're from Chicago. It gets cold here. You wouldn't understand that, you fucking sickos in LA.
Oh yeah, Texas is bitching, but they never turned off their AC today. Like they were like, it's snowing outside. Turn it down to 70.
I'm not being mean to Texas. They got hardcore fucked by their government and the people that own their power.
The people that are suffering in Texas are
Oh yeah,
definitely.
poor people
that
in Texas.
sucks so hard.
My
yeah.
heart goes out to you. Rich people in Texas still eat a dick.
Well,
Continue
unlock your
to
doors.
eat dicks.
Rich people in Texas, I don't know if you know this, locking your doors cools down your house. So what you want to do right now is unlock your doors.
And open them.
Right? and then post on that on social media so other rich people know about it.
So the trend can get going around.
Right.
You know?
Rich people in Texas, you need to unlock your doors to stay warm.
Well, you're also making the assumption that rich people in Texas are in Texas right now.
Good point.
Yeah.
Like they are. Like,
Hey, there's lots of empty houses in Texas.
yeah, I was gonna say, man, have you got a lockpick thing, or maybe just not
I
caring?
still
if the
haven't looked it
security-
up. I still haven't looked up if you're correct when you say there's more empty houses than homeless people. So I'm just.
You see,
My anger is
don't get
unbiased and full
no,
of
no, no, no.
rage.
You don't get to sit on this. I do my research shit because you never do your research. You just
No,
never believe
I made
anything.
a conscious
You're just
decision.
Like, maybe that's not.
I
Maybe
made
that's
a
true. I don't
conscious
know.
decision to not research Israel because I refuse to form an opinion on that.
Because John's scared of
that's
where
not
I'll
what you
land.
mean.
Yes,
smart.
exactly.
That's
But
not
this
you being
one-
smart and unbiased.
Fine, I'll look it up right now.
Could you imagine if that was applied to
What
other?
What are you
Connor,
gonna look up the history of Israel and read it right now?
No, not the
I'll give you a
I'm
hint. It
never
starts
gonna
in
look up the Israel one.
1948.
Hey, the
That's gonna
factory
get-
warranty
people are
is
gonna be
expired
mad
on
when I
my
said
vehicle.
that.
Neat.
Carry
They
the
think the
one.
history of Israel
Wait a
started
minute.
in prehistory. But the history of the modern state of Israel started in 1948, and it's been bad.
It's been looks at watch bad.
SNL is in trouble because they did their first good joke in years.
Well, which one? Because last week was really freaking good. So.
On Weekend Update, Michael Che goes, Israel has... It's just other people's bits. Israel has...
Oh yeah, only 50% of their population. I'm
and
sure
gonna
they're
guess
Jewish.
It's the Jewish half. And people are like, I can't believe you're doing anti-Semitism for pointing out that Israel is an apartheid state.
No, right? How dare you point out the anti-Semite? You
God.
anti-Semite.
The most recent data from the National Alliance to End Homelessness puts the number of homeless people at 552,830. There are more than 17 million vacant homes across the U.S., according to the Census Bureau. It wouldn't even make a dent.
If they just went take our
And
lion's
they
share.
have the government has the ability to take your home and give you the retail value of it. What I forget what the law is when they want to build
Eminent
a new
domain
freeway.
is what it's called.
Eminent
The
domain.
government can do whatever they want.
They're the government.
The government doesn't listen to the
But they
government's
choose
rules.
to do
They're the
bad
government.
things every time they get the opportunity.
I saw someone was bitching about Biden. I saw this. FDR signed like 3,000 executive orders. You can just do it. and stop shoving the Constitution up your ass and going, oh, it's an abuse of power. Yeah, abuse the power you have as president
for good things. No, here you go, Biden. You want to be the best fucking president ever? Do 1,000 of the awful things you're already going to do anyways, and then just give us one. Just give us one
then
thing.
just get rid of ICE.
Just give us one thing. Be like, either get rid of ICE. Yeah, because
You know that's his plan, though. He's like, I'm
Get
gonna
rid of
keep
ICE.
digging myself this
Actually
grave.
pull out
And
of
then
the
the
Middle
last thing, well, that's what Trump was doing. At the very end, he's like,
Well, Trump just never did
I'll
anything
push
though. At
for
the
it.
end, was
No,
like,
he did.
No,
At
no,
the
no.
end,
I
he
mean,
did
like
a-
the one
he
thing.
gave
At the end, he was like, I'm going out, so I'm going to kill as many
Yeah,
people.
I'm literally gonna do it. Well, this is what Biden's gonna do. He's gonna do all the horrible things he's gonna want to do, and at the end, he's gonna go like, "Hey, student loans, aren't I great?" And
No,
then
he's
it's
not
gonna,
going to do that. He's going to
Sack
give you
in turn.
stupid relief on your student loans instead of just canceling them, which they could do.
well, that's what I'm saying. The relief, I guess, is probably what I was talking about then, because
But
if you
then
like,
will
you, it'll be like you
You're
said, it's
get
gonna be his one thing.
It's going. That's what they do. Because anytime you're like, yeah, Obama was a piece of shit who pretended to drink water in Flint and then didn't, and drone struck a bunch of fucking people, and then just gave a fascist the keys to the White House and went fucking water skiing with fucking what's his name, Richard Branson. Fucking piece of shit. And everyone's like, well, what about Obamacare? They do one thing. So for the rest of their fucking lives, they can say, yeah, well, this was good, so we have to forget all our other principles.
Hey man, it's like someone saying like, "Hey man, he did stab me, leave me in a dirty alleyway to die, but he gave me $5 last week, so he's not a terrible person."
Kellen's blood is currently at 210 degrees Fahrenheit.
We should really know-
for
He's
anybody
hurt.
keeping
You know what you need to
track.
do for It's Just Bits? You need to make him wear the Fitbit that has like his heart rate like displayed.
Oh my God,
And
that'd be
just
so
watch
much
it
fun.
spike. I think
I need,
that's.
I need
I
the
would
thing
love
that the
to do-
Hulk has, like
Yeah.
where he starts fucking and he's like, I'm getting too excited. Except I'm never fucking or getting, I'm just
Too
getting
excited.
mad about like,
I do want to do one live episode live streamed where we do hook him up to like a heart rate monitor and then just say keywords and see what happens.
Like I look him in the face and just go,
Obama.
ravioli. And you just go ahead and like your brain just goes, ooh, ravioli and
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart should be a shirt. Anyway,
Oh, that's a good one. We're thinking of shirt ideas, so if anybody actually listens to this podcast
And wants
go
a
ahead
particular
and
shirt,
add
if
us
you
on
give us an
Twitter.
idea.
Yeah, if you just
I
tell
want
us
the
what
mug.
you want a shirt
the
of,
mug is what my choice is
I'll
gonna be.
fix that and then
surprise
it's
hot
pretty
dog
good.
would be a good
I just
one.
want the mug.
That's a good one,
I
too.
love mugs, and I also love this
You
show.
want a mug
so-
that says I love mugs?
I want a mug
Fuck
that
yeah,
says,
kinda.
I want a mug that says pugs not mugs, but it is a mug though.
No,
And can
pugs,
there be
not
like
drugs
two
is what it's
messed up
supposed to be.
iguana
No, but it'd be
eyes coming
funnier
off his
if it
head?
said pugs not mugs. Or drugs not mugs.
Or drugs, yes, drugs.
No, drugs, not mugs.
Say pugs
then
to
I put
drugs.
drugs in the mug.
It's just a dyslexic man.
I put drugs in the mug, and I put the shirt on, and I get snug as a bug in a rug with my pug.
That is a big mug.
You didn't see it, but me and Connor both put up sheets of paper that say 10 on top after he said
I said 9.5.
And then
but
Connor erased the 1.
and he went, fuck you.
0 to 10. Bitch.
Now there should absolutely be an episode which is just needling me, and I know that we tend to
Needling
did that
like
stabbing me with needles, mostly around my inner thighs and anus area.
I still think a live episode would be very good for you, and it'd be good for the exposure
do one.
because people can watch it as it's happening instead
there
of.
needs to be an episode which is just you guys say things that you know will annoy me, and I just don't.
That's what
try
we're
not to
talking
get
about.
annoyed.
Yeah. Live-
shit. We could do it right now.
I want to make a
Like
list.
earlier when we were talking about is deep dish pizza lasagna, and you just had to keep saying ridiculous fucking shit.
Well, hey, I did concede the fact
Two
that
stacked on top of each other is definitely
No,
lasagna.
you're in-
don't eat cheese.
you're
Don't
in-
eat cheese. Don't eat cheese. Don't eat cheese.
Okay. Oh, you think lasagna is made of fucking dough? Lasagna is the name of the dish.
I
It's
think
also
they're
the name of the
goddamn
goddamn
similar.
noodle. It's a noodle.
What's a noodle, though?
It's a noodle. You can define.
What defines
you
a
can-
noodle? What is a ribbon, not a noodle?
No, it's made of the same stuff. What?
still, is our noodles bread? I don't know.
No.
Noodles is it's wheat.
Oh, everything's made out of wheat is bread. Beer is
No,
bread.
the
Whiskey
key
is bread.
component-
Look at me. I'm Tyler. I don't know how words go.
My mother said you're not supposed to make fun of me for that.
to make fun of the fact that he's functionally retarded.
Yeah, you're
Functionally
dyslexic with
retarded.
concepts, also known as fucking stupid.
I absolutely.
Listen, you leave me and my pizza hot dogs alone, you piece of shit.
I
Wait,
absolutely,
pizza hot dogs? Now
That's
I have
actually
ramen
good.
drinks.
The bun of a hot dog is a pizza. That actually is a phenomenal invention.
No, pizza and hot dogs are the same thing. What are you guys talking about?
They're all amalgamations.
I
of
don't know if
nonsense.
he's serious.
You just see Kellen. You just hear Kellen crack open a beer.
He says these things about
Just
different food
shaking
stuff.
his hand, shaking.
Kellen, you do realize that when you say needle me, tell me things, you know I'm going for food immediately. That's like that's literally
That
my
is a
meat
good
and
one.
potatoes.
Yeah,
I
we
wanted
had-
just
we
to
had a
piss you
fucking
off. I said
discussion about-
potatoes and meats, just to make.
It has been such a fist fight for me to. I've been easily able to cut retarded out of my vocabulary, but cutting functionally retarded for some reason is impossible.
Because it makes
for me
it
to
sound
do.
like clinical.
It sounds better and it's way
it just
funnier.
has oomph. It has
It's got a really good oomph. That one's been
I'm-
really
you know what
hard
I'm
for me to
surprised
even
by?
try to get rid of.
Mentally challenged has not become as much of a taboo.
Oh, give it a second.
I did though. Like
Give it
when
a
you say
minute.
it,
no,
you
like
sound
10 years
like,
ago. No, 10 years ago they were like, stop. You know, the only R word I believe in is respect. And I was, and at that
well,
point,
I believe
and
in
at
the
that
word
point I was like,
retarded,
okay.
by the way.
Also-
just so we're
Also,
clear.
what about other utilities for that? The only R word I know is reptile. It's like, wait, what?
The only R word I
I'm
know
Chris
is rape.
D'Elia.
Why are you
I was gonna.
Why? What? But that's not
The only R word I know is rigmarole. That's not even a word.
No, he's
silly
the
man.
other R word. No, but that was like 10 years ago. And at that point, I was like, okay, well, retarded used to just mean slowed down, and that was them being nice. So now mentally challenged is supposed
And it
to
used
just
to
be
be.
nice.
It used to be like dolt, not dolt. It used to be mongoloid or
imbecile.
something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's,
and mongoloid
that was
is made
'cause
full
they thought
circle.
Down
You can say that
syndrome
one
people
again.
look Asian. That is the most insane bigoted shit.
Jesus.
That is
Wait,
what that means.
Wait, what did you just say? I missed that. What?
The reason it was called a mongoloid is because they thought that Down syndrome people looked Asian. That is what he said,
because back
and
in,
what he believes.
because back in the X3 read all about it times, it was just like, you know, you have to be like
Which
a
was
white
when
man,
Biden grew up, by the
like
way.
you need to be a white man.
Before cars.
Yeah, we discussed he remembers Alaska becoming a state.
And the Model T being popular. When was the Model T made? 1920,
20s,
right?
I think. By the way, Henry Ford was a Nazi.
Like
And-
Rosie the
He
Riveter
was?
was Biden's babysitter. Let's put it like that. Like,
Yeah, no.
And
Alaska
he
and
kept
Hawaii
calling her
were
Toots.
not states until Biden was 20.
Biden
The
is
most astonishing 18 when he was Alaska. I knew that one. But that is the most astonishing shit to me.
what's gonna happen when there's an assassination attempt on Biden and the bullet hits his head and he just turns to dust?
he end games, you mean? Thanos just
like almost like someone shot a bag of flour.
a broadhead
he's
crossbow
gonna
disintegrates his whole
broke
body.
his fucking foot walking the other
If
day.
he accidentally touches silver, he just
I'm waiting
disintegrates.
for him to like fall down a flight of stairs and like it just becomes a suit full of dust. And, it's like, and everyone's like, dang
He's
it, they
gonna
know.
do an Obi-Wan at some point.
Oh,
He's gonna go, hey, listen, Jack, if what you're trying to do is strike You can't. If I go down, that's gonna be.
It would be
You're not
so
gonna be able to imagine, and then you're gonna turn to dust
easy.
and not become part of the force.
You know what
Hold on.
astonishing?
It's
Time
gonna
out. Star Wars quotes done like Biden. That's gotta happen right now.
Hey, you listen, Jack. All this stuff, all the things that you learned. All right, you gotta walk back. Listen, when you're trying, you gotta unlearn it.
This is just Yoda, by the way. First draft Yoda.
No, this is what he said when Luke, he says, Luke, I am your father. He goes like, no, you can't, that didn't, no.
I'm your
Daddy.
Listen, I'm your
And then he
dad,
smells
Jack.
him.
No, instead, no. If,
Oh,
no.
Biden's the new baby smell guy.
Oh, wait, hold on, guys, hold on. These are not the drones you're looking for.
No, Biden is Darth Vader. I am your father, and I'm also Bo Biden's
drones.
father.
I
And
got
Bo
it.
Biden
Yeah,
died when
drones.
he was 9.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Bo Biden, no, Joe Biden.
Hunter Biden.
I like
Is there a Mo
Cocaine and
Biden?
blowjobs. Foot jobs, I mean.
cocaine foot job and a cocaine foot job. No, Biden is Darth Vader. Is like I am your father, and I was Bo Biden's father, and Bo Biden is dead and was a soldier, and I was nice to a boy. Make me president.
When
I.
when Joe Biden is fighting Darth Maul, we don't have to do this. I have a black friend.
Darth Maul.
Hey,
no,
listen,
Mace
Jack,
Windu,
you ever
my
go to
bad.
that pool back in
Was he around? When did segregation end?
in Star Wars?
It
Well,
didn't. There's
never.
still slaves.
They absolutely genocided the Jedi, so never.
Because
No,
I thought
in-
about it. I was like, when did
Was
wait.
that the 22?
When segregation? No,
That
they were
was
trying to end
60s.
segregation in the 60s.
Yeah,
Oh my
the civil rights era was the
So,
50s, 60s.
so that's not even. That's a lot of people. My
Yeah,
mom
no,
was
like-
born slightly after that.
My mom was probably like 13 when like it was wrapping up.
No, let me tell you this.
When they were putting a bow
Ruby
on it.
Bridges, who was a child that people wanted to kill because she was black and would be in the same room with their children, she's alive.
I remember when I was in second grade, I
We
had a
live
teacher
in
who
a good
when
country.
we were learning about MLK and him being, she's like, I remember seeing a speech he did, and my teacher said that, and I went, what? I was like, this
That
wasn't.
Oh yeah,
This
it's
was in
like-
Game of Thrones time. I thought.
It's like
They
seeing
do all
pictures.
that shit in black and white on purpose to make you think it was forever ago. when
Color
we saw
was
it.
next year.
to hide the fact that that woman's
Hey,
screaming, that's
there's
your grandma.
color footage of him, but they always do black and white footage because they want you to think it was like Civil War times, the last time America was racist.
When really, as if he wasn't.
No,
that-
it was today.
Yeah, that was,
Oh, what's the thing Twitter's freaking out over today? I kind of went upstairs halfway through the
Daft Punk?
conversation.
well, also that no, Twitter, like
Crystalia,
right
or-
now they just opened the first new. I can't remember what they called it, but it's another child concentration camp.
Oh.
Since Biden's been
The first one since Biden, yeah.
You-
So all
you
the
know how
people that were like,
easy-
"We're gonna get the fascist out of office." I know that he raped someone too, but this one's not a fascist.
He's a diet fascist.
Right
oh
now
no, he's
they're
full.
playing hot potato to see who gets to be Hitler. You know that, right?
Except when like when Trump grabbed it, he was like, just held on to it. He was
By
like,
the way, haven't heard from that fucking guy since he got banned. Just
no, he
one.
had an appearance on something recently. It was like his
I haven't
first
heard
public
from him.
appearance. I know, I didn't even see it. I just heard that it was his first public appearance, so it's happened. And I think it was just
It's-
mostly him commenting on like the Texas thing, like I would have been better or
It's
something.
literally one executive order, right? For him to give it ICE, just be like, ICE is now illegal, and then it's
Yeah.
and then the states have to.
Or
deal
just
with
make it legal for me to hug ICE. Just no consequences for not me. I'm not a badass, but for some people who were cooler than me to just go handle it.
How do the Hell's Angels feel about ICE? Because I feel like they'd be the guys.
I feel like like those bikers that like when there's kids that were abused and those bikers show up to the court dates to make them feel safe. I feel like we should let
It's
those guys.
exclusively white kids that are doing that.
Think about how many
I don't
people.
know.
I
mean,
don't know either.
Think about how many people who really used to smuggle the drugs for the Hells
We should
Angels
just
who are now
tell
in
the-
ICE. They probably have a good motive.
There
I
is
don't know.
I don't think Hell's Angels like skinheads, so
There was a left side of Hell's Angels. I
No,
think
they
Hunter
do
Thompson did
cool
something
stuff
with that.
like I think it was like a battered women's shelters they help out at or some shit like
give
that.
them a call. Let's see if
Let-
we can hook up with
just
Hell's
tell the
Angels.
Sons of Anarchy that everyone
The
in ICE
show?
that everyone in ICE is a pedophile.
Tell-
Which probably true, and then they'll go kill him. That doesn't there a thing on Sons of
Yeah, they
Anarchy
get-
where they're like, we may be rough guys, but we also kill pedophiles.
No, it was kind of like bad Sopranos. Like this family business is gonna thrive one way or another, no matter who dies. Blah blah.
I'm abolishing ICE over here.
It was.
No, I'm not. Uh-oh, I lie.
Sons of Anarchy was that first show like that kind of like right before Game of Thrones, where everyone was like, "You got to watch it," and because I was like 14, I was like, "Fuck
You know what they should actually let the mafia take over ICE and then run it like like they run garbage trucks where nothing ever gets done, and so ICE is like, yeah, it's still around. They don't do anything. They're just
I support
everybody
ICE
gets
having
paid.
a union if it's like the construction unions that just
Where they
didn't
don't
work
do
with
it.
the
But
money.
they would
yeah,
change
like-
the name to like Bobby's Frost Palace or something. Like, they changed the name immediately.
No, for real.
You know,
ICE,
it's not about the temperature. The reason
don't
they're
know that.
called ICE.
No, if you
They
guys don't
become
want
an ice cream store. There's
don't
a lot
get
of cages in this ice cream store.
They didn't even know kids were involved until after they bought
yeah,
the
so
thing.
what? So it turns into like a Willy Wonka thing, except Wonka's what you were afraid he was, and he's imprisoning the kids.
Like those aren't like those aren't just
yeah.
a series of clones. They're kids.
My favorite argument is that the Oompa Loompas, Willy Wonka did a great job creating a good habitat for the Oompa Loompas, but if they ever tried to leave, they would not be allowed to.
Oh no.
Yeah. They don't know that they can't leave, but they cannot leave.
No, yeah,
No,
like-
he's keeping those Oompa Loompas there like the workers at Krupp Steel. Speaking of things I learned from Behind the Bastards, if you want to hear about ICE from people who actually know about it and don't just do stuff like I'd let ICE or a penis, listen to Behind the Bastards, because they do a thing about how Border Patrol in America has always been about being awful to Mexicans.
I mean, I knew that without hearing
I
that.
said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. We live in a great country, and I love it.
Puts on
don't.
straightens MAGA hat.
Anyway, media obsession for the week.
2024.
You beat me by one.
Other than the many podcasts that I listen to keep me absolutely furious.
Yeah, I watched Judas and the Black Messiah today, and I'm not okay in the
Hold
head
on.
right now.
Hold
I gotta
on.
watch
No, hold
fucking
on. You
Soul again.
Kellen, I'm sorry. That's a shirt right there. Of all the podcasts I listen to keep me nice and furious.
Mostly the Furious part.
gotta keep it at a simmer. Really, if the pilot light goes out, it's bad.
I just wake up with
Well, then there's
machetes.
a gas leak is the problem when the pilot goes out.
Yeah, and that if I'm not furious at the government, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
No. There's a gas leak, so the next time you do get sparked, it's all of it all
then
at
it-
once.
then it is-
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Then
I
I'm
thought you
just
were
like-
referring to the time he had a gas leak in his house and he wasn't sure
No,
if he was going to
somebody
die.
Did not have a
Froze
gas
a
leak.
fork.
My fucking CO monitor malfunctioned, and I thought I was hallucinating.
Somebody opened a propane tank in your living room and then put a fork in a microwave.
No,
and they're just
My neighbor's
waiting.
gutter fell off.
Can we also
yesterday.
just talk about how like the placebo effect was proven to exist through that episode? Like you were fine, you were never inhaling anything, but you were like,
no, he was
I'm kinda
very
lightheaded.
hungover.
Yeah, I was pretty.
Oh, that is a fact.
I
Yeah.
had done sins to my body.
Which is a good
sounds like
thing
you
to do to your
flailed yourself
body.
and then drank a
When
lot.
you live in a world where you could do nothing about the awful politics you see every single day, do drugs and donate to Texas. That's what we do.
That's it, man.
Or donate to itsjustbits, and when we get a big enough platform, we'll
I feel like Hunter S. Thompson, and I didn't even do anything cool.
get them.
Like I feel like that whole wave speech where he's like hippies were riding a crest of this high and beautiful wave, and we thought we were just gonna win. We didn't need to fight him. We were gonna win because our ideas were better and we were nicer. And then 5 years later, it's all over, and he's just out of his fucking mind pretending to write stories. in
Unfortunately,
Vegas.
acid does not win wars.
Right.
Especially wars on
I
drugs.
haven't even
Wars
done
in
anything
yourself?
cool.
Definitely not.
I just went to a few protests and yelled at cops, "No justice, no peace." Anyone can do that. But I already feel like Hunter S. Thompson. Like, well, we tried and nothing fucking happened.
How many, if you shared a post that said free Fred Hampton, how many people do you think would share it before somebody says, by the way,
Free him from what?
Explain
He's
that for
very
me.
dead.
Explain
free him
that to
from
me.
Valhalla?
He's
you
a
wanna-
Black Panther who was suicided to the back of the head.
He
Oh,
was not.
so-
They didn't
Clinton
claim it was
got it.
suicide.
Oh yeah, the FBI absolutely
They admitted
murked
that
his
one.
ass.
Wait, they
No,
admitted it? Like,
yeah.
our bad.
No,
they did that?
No,
The
CPD
guy who-
murked him for the FBI.
Jesus Christ.
You know
Yeah.
the people that
Yeah.
give us parking tickets sometimes? That organization shot one of the most important freedom fighters ever in this country.
Isn't it so
He made
scary?
a lot of hospitals for black people in the inner city.
It's just so scary
and
how, like,
free
it's-
breakfast program.
That's all it really takes for some people to be like, okay, let's just hire one guy who's really dumb and have him run into this one person in the grocery store and throw his life away killing him, and then we don't have to worry about it and it can't be traced back to us, and they can just call it this crazy person. Like, that's so
and then
easy to
every
do.
once in a while, they get so much compounding evidence against them that they have to just be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we
Are
did.
bad.
And
Which is
what are you
wild.
gonna fucking do? What are we gonna
They
do? about it?
settled for $1.85 million for like
A
8
human
people.
life. Yeah,
no,
or-
8 people
8.
were in a had to split that settlement. That's like $200,000 for them absolutely destroying a movement based on free speech. It's astonishing.
And what's messed
And
up
it's
is,
like-
is the choice was in a boardroom, probably. Hey, send Toby to do the thing. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's.
Watch Judas and the Black Messiah. It's very good. There's some
Oh,
I've,
is
I've
it
been
the-
told it's slightly
the
flawed, but still
Kahlua?
it
there's
is.
some inaccuracies. Yeah, look it up yourself.
Kalu-
Read
Kalu-
an article afterwards.
Michael,
but
what's his name? Who's in the
it's
newest
good.
movie?
You get the
In
gist.
what movie?
The newest, he was in Get Out, and he's also in the newest movie that you're talking about
Oh,
right
Daniel
now.
Kaluuya.
Daniel
That's what you're
Kaluuya,
talking
thank
about.
you.
I don't know if he's in it.
Also, watch The Green Book because it features the only good Italian.
The Green Book has been like, okay,
Yeah,
so
okay, I've heard bad things about it.
not bad. I mean, I guess bad could be a word you could use, but it's like, okay, I saw it and
Because
like
Viggo Mortensen's not Italian. He was doing olive face.
it was
Good. I don't want to see a Goomba on screen.
olive face is the
Goddamn
greatest
wops.
term in the history of time.
There's only one type
But-
of wop I like, and it's Nicki Minaj.
No. But the thing about Green Book is, like, in the film critic world, it's kind of the movie that's just going like, see, guys, we can be
I don't know if that
friends.
was
Like, it
Nicki
does
Minaj.
that,
I'm
like,
just
really
on
hard.
record. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know that
it's
was Nicki
fucking.
Minaj.
It's the Fox and the Hound. It's dumb. It's a buddy.
Yeah,
comedy.
but it's like also like a movie that
Which
like
was
had
the
so much
poorest
like.
choice of movies. Now that I said it out loud.
Well, it just has like a lot of. I had so much Oscar buzz around something that people are kind of just like,
I really like.
all right, you know what I mean? Like it's fine, but it's also a movie where like at the end of it, you're kind of just like, I could have said the words with the movie.
My understanding is that is a movie that
was white savior
about
kind.
Black history. That white
Yeah,
people
white saviorism,
like,
yeah.
and black people are like, I don't.
Like I said, it feels like it was made by a white
It's a
person
it's a
who's trying to say,
buddy comedy
"See, can't we
for-
all just get along?" Like, it's like, no, that's not how that works.
I like it because it features an Italian with a heart of gold, and that's a hilarious.
Which is the equivalent
just
of like
Oh,
just a
you could do-
bastard with a heart of
Could
gold.
you could you
right.
help me with something? Because he just reminded me
It's
of
like
it.
a king with a heart of gold.
I want to be the first kid on my block with a confirmed kill movie.
What did we? Damn it! Where's Rook? What did we
I know,
say it
I'm
was?
right. I don't care what you.
Oh
have to say
no!
about
Yeah,
it.
we know, but it's funnier if we say it was like.
Some
Tell-
fucking hot.
Tell him no, but tell him what you thought it
I
was.
forgot what we said.
You
it
said
was.
Goodfellas.
Oh yeah. No, we said
That's what I
9
thought,
other
too.
things. Ah,
I
we
figured
said
it
it as a
wasn't, but I
joke.
Full Metal Jacket. It's from Full Metal
Really?
Jacket.
I haven't seen that. In
It's
a
where he
long
goes. It's
time.
where he's being interviewed, and he goes like, I always just want to go to interesting place and kill them. I want to be the first kid on my block with a confirmed kill.
You mean that socio?
It's one of my favorite
Oh,
lines in the
there's
movie.
a new commercial for the Marines out.
Why
that
are there
just
still
makes
those?
it look like it's a video game.
Of course it does.
Wild.
Just the
Call
the
of Duty
veneers-
sells, bro.
The veneers are stripping so fucking fast.
It's lit. Well, why do you think there's a new Call of Duty every fucking year?
Well, no, wouldn't it be so funny if you saw an
you
ad?
think those are big in other countries?
What if
We're
you
gonna
saw
make
an
a video
ad?
game where you're friends with Ronald Reagan.
You see an ad for fucking for the Marines it's for the Army, and it says like at the bottom right you see Infinity Ward, and you're like, wait a minute, they're in cahoots.
Infinity War is what's going on in the Middle East. so.
Every time we do a podcast like this, it should end with "Wake up, sheeple." We should,
like Carthago de Lenda Est, but it's
and
like
then we
ice
should
for
all
the government.
shoot ourselves.
It's ice for the government. We put government in cages.
No,
Yeah.
really
no, it's
turning
like dry
around.
ice for the government.
We
We keep 'em
stick their
cold.
hands in dry ice.
Oh, that one.
And then hit 'em with a
sucks,
hammer.
too.
Oh, that would make
You're
it go
thinking liquid
splatter.
nitrogen, but both. I mean, he just.
I want to make
Dry
the
ice would
government-
take
I
longer.
want to turn the government's hands into meatsicles.
Then you would want liquid nitrogen. Dip,
want-
smash.
Yeah, no, if you wanted to explode that, but if you just want somebody's hand to be very cold and then to hit it with a hammer, that would suck.
I mean, you
too.
could use ice water and a hammer. Like,
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
suck.
but that would take like 6
honestly,
hours.
I think we're really wasting time here. Let's just hit the government with a hammer.
The idea, whatever that means to you.
whenever you say like the government, I picture this big
that
boss.
is me at the Capitol, like just pink, pink, pink. I'm gonna get through this.
Like, Shadow of the Colossus, I picture that kind of thing when you say the government, like this giant monstrosity you have to climb and stab in the back of the head to finish.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, it's a
it's a big
Smog
octopus with
from
tentacles
the
everywhere.
Except you don't feel
except
bad
not
when you do it.
anti-Semitic.
it's Smog from The Hobbit.
Smaug. Thank you.
Also, his name is not Smeagol, it's Smeagol.
I say Schmeagol because when I do my impression of him, it makes me say Schmeagol.
I don't even know what a pussy, and you're drying it up.
Well, no, I mean like
No, that's the
Schmeagol.
docondition your asshole has.
Help.
It's called ashy ass, and it was named by an asshole.
It's the opposite of hemorrhoids. It's inverted hemorrhoids.
What does that mean? Impacted inside you?
Guy, I don't want to be too harsh here, but Connor has the least juicy bussy anyone's ever seen.
I want to go out on a limb.
As tight as you can get it, but it soaks up KY jelly like a sponge.
Like he put baby powder on it, but he hasn't.
His skin drinks it.
Man, this motherfucker's got the thirstiest skin I've ever seen.
Every
You throw
time.
water in his face.
It's the white equivalent of ashy.
You really need to moisturize your
Dandruffy.
anus.
Just slather
Yeah,
some
his
lotion.
ass has dandruff.
Every time I take a shower,
Using
my
Head and
legs
Shoulders to
never get wet.
I would
Every
love
time I
that
take
commercial
a
at 3
shower,
a.m.
No water actually goes down. the
Does your
drain.
ass hair have lice?
It's called crabs.
Head and shoulders, more like cheeks and holders.
Head and
You
shoulders,
mean cockholster?
more like rectum and arm.
Johnson & Johnson, more like Johnson. Oh, damn it.
Mane and tail, more like cock and balls. That's nothing.
Johnson and balls.
Mane and tail. This one's for furries. Mane and tail.
No, mane and tail is horse shampoo that people use.
Yeah, because Australians are weird.
They use that in Australia?
It came around with that kangaroo shampoo.
Oh, it might.
Shampoo,
I
or
gotta-
whatever it's called.
Kangaroo
I'm gonna put some
shampoo.
bloody
There's a
horse
kangaroo
shampoo.
shampoo.
See, when it
It's
comes from
purple.
Australia, I don't know if that's just a
Yeah,
weird
it's,
gimmick
what's
or
the-
it's
what's the bloody
shampoo
name
for
of
your
that?
kangaroo.
I call it rouge shampoo, but I know that's wrong.
Shamroo?
Shamrock, you beat me by a
Shamrock.
fucking second.
You following me,
are-
camera guy? You
you
following
are
me,
off.
camera guy? Check this out. Check this out. You see, you spilled something here. Just put the shamroo on it.
You're gonna love my nuts. He beat up a prostitute. Did you know
Oh,
that?
no.
You're allowed to do that.
Did you know that
Oh
about
no! Did he put her in a slap chop?
It's rumored. Yeah, he did settle. No, he beat like
Billy Mays here. Please stop. But
no.
wait, there's more.
Have you seen his mugshot? It's literally the fucking ShamWow
You just have
guy.
to pay him enough.
It was a
He
ShamWow
has
guy
the
with a
money.
black eye, meaning he lost the fight.
No, it just means she got a shot in.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, you can. There's prostitutes that you can beat them up. You just gotta ask first and also pay them enough.
He clearly didn't. I think is the thing we can say.
I
in
think
retrospect.
I think he was
shoulda.
searching for a bargain. I think he wanted 50% off of
Her
of
face.
assault.
How scared would you be if you like this guy pays you for the night and you're just like thinking it's just another John and he has a duffel bag and he opens it and just takes out a fucking slap shot and he goes takes his dick out and he goes, "You're gonna love my nuts."
He just fucking opens a duffel bag full of ShamWows and goes, "We are going to need all of these."
Damn it, that's right
We
there.
can-
Why did I-
we need to come back to this bit, but just side bit real quick. The spokesman for Men's Warehouse, as he's about to come on a prostitute's face, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
I know. I'm gonna like the way you look. I
I
guarantee it.
guarantee it. He
Welcome to
busts twice.
Joseph A. Bank.
Yeah, the
There's Joseph A. Sperm Bank.
men's warehouse guy, but he's a psychic in like a small mall. You're gonna die really young. I guarantee.
This is.
God.
I thought you said a 3-piece suit. I don't have a vest. No, the third piece is it's makeup,
You're here.
and it's
just call
actually
it
and it's
makeup.
my. Yeah.
I send a bunch of links to make.
Okay, anyway, Shamway guy with a prostitute.
I mean, we can do any.
She's like, oh my god, I'm so wet. I'm so wet. Well, I have a solution for that.
Could you imagine like she
The
used it
ShamWow.
too much and now it's like, oh sorry, we need some lube. And he's like, you're right, I'm sorry.
It's a fine, delicate balance. He's
I
like,
sawed this boat in half. Fuck me now. I can do better than that. I just wanted to get us on to Phil Swift.
You gotta take.
he has a name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Did
Phil
he
Swift.
do anything terrible?
Why did
'Cause
you know
everybody
that
else
without
did
even
something
looking at your
terrible.
phone?
I'm an interesting
Billy
person.
Mays did cocaine, which I think is awesome.
That's fine.
Did
And
he?
then
What's your
He
evidence?
cut it with
He
OxyClean.
went to nice.
Wait, what'd you
His
say?
insides
With
are
OxyClean.
sparkling white.
Sparkling white, which a human's interior should not be.
Do you ever think they mixed up the days a little bit? Like one day he was a little too fucked up and he's starting to do a shoot and he realizes, oh shit, I grabbed the wrong bag.
Why
they're
won't
both-
these socks magically turn white? Oh, this is my fucking coat.
No, I have
Wait
to
a minute, he
drink
goes-
this.
He goes back to his prostitute he left at the hotel. She's
water.
just dead.
Coke water. Have we explored this entrepreneurial possibility?
because they're
Coke water?
both Ziploc gallon baggies, and one of them has crudely drawn Coke on it and in Sharpie, and the other has crudely drawn OxyClean, but he just accidentally switched the bags when he was filling them up.
She
It's
just
just Coke.
dyslexic on O and a C and went, this is the Coke.
Billy Mays breaking the fingers of a bagman because he cut the OxyClean with flour.
Do you think when
You think you could fuck me?
I would love it if we got if Billy Mays was able to play a guy who can't die, so like a mugger kills him and stabs him and walks away, and Billy Mays gets up and goes,
But wait, there's more.
A movie
The best
about
bits are the one we can say together.
a movie about Billy Mays being a mob boss about OxyClean, and he's working with a crooked cop. And the
Hang on.
tagline is
We might need to recap this.
We're getting into some lore right now.
no, like a movie where there's a dirty cop that works with drug dealers
Okay.
and shit
And
like
he's-
that.
happens to be
Billy
played by
Mays is
Dottie.
the drug dealer, except it's OxyClean.
Okay.
And the
And he's-
tagline is
okay.
this summer. All it takes to ruin this city is a dirty cop and a clean criminal.
Okay. So it's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Where they have to team up, but they don't like each other's laurels. And by the end of the movie, he's like, you know what? Maybe I'll be an clean cop from now on.
When a bunch of the guys are swarming the warehouse, he's like, what are we going to do? And Billy Mays is like, it's okay. I have my awesome auger. And it's like,
Wait a second.
He's
That's the secret.
OxyClean.
I'm always clean. And then he does a line of OxyClean and kills everybody.
He's OxyClean.
He does.
How are we going to clean up these bodies?
The ShamWow guy, like, it soaks up blood like nothing.
But it takes the whole
I
body.
know a guy, and he pays him gold points like
and it's
John Wick.
and it's a crossover event where the ShamWow guy shows up.
One of them sells OxyClean. The other is
Oh,
working
this is
with
a
criminals.
television series in the 80s.
The other one... Stop interrupting my taglines!
Okay, keep going.
Well, it's not funny enough if no one's talking. One of them sells OxyClean. The other one sells OxyContin. And together, they're going to clean up this dirty city.
Oh, and then there's a scene. Wait, was this a guy coming for the OxyClean or the OxyContin? Did we just... Oh,
no!
Just, and like the credit scene, it's just a cut to a person OD'd on the ground.
Over a guy just foaming at the mouth.
The credits start rolling
Oh,
over it.
it's Uma Thurman with the adrenaline needle in her chest.
But you can't fix it if you start
yeah.
OxyClean. Cleans your soul right out your body.
Wouldn't it be really funny? Wipes the slate clean, if you will. You go straight to purgatory if you do
got a
OxyClean
soul
once.
on hand. There's a new. You could slide a new soul right in there, but most people don't have a soul.
It's
in a
amazing. You
bottle
following this
handy.
camera guy?
Wouldn't it be funny if like they're about to fight a guy and like all of a sudden he takes out OxyClean and the cop's like, "What are you doing?" And he goes like, "You're about to learn a dark secret." And he just like he does full like Hulk, but like his skin just gets whiter.
Oh, he becomes
turns into
Mr.
Mr. Clean.
But 8 feet tall and terrifying and still
Mr. Clean
animated.
is 8 feet tall and terrifying,
And that Young Gravy song is
plays
playing.
the biggest dick.
Remember that one commercial where like
Biggest dick.
the chick is basically fucking Mr. Clean?
Oh, that was like the Skittle Taste the Rainbows commercial.
No, it was a Mr. Clean commercial.
You're thinking of Skittles porn?
No,
They have to assassinate a mob boss that won't go along with it, so they're like, he's taking a boat ride today. I saw his boat in half!
and then I saw this boat in half, and it cuts to him on the water, sewing the boat in half.
Boat sinking,
That's
it's
a lot of
capsizing.
damage!
Yeah. It's a lot of damage. Such a good one.
To my reputation as a
Flex
senator.
tape can't fix that after he shoots his wife.
Not his wife, he's a hitman for the mob. Oh, hitman for the mob has to kill his wife because his wife betrayed the mob, and he's Phil Swift.
Oh, Phil Swift would actually robot legs his wife for sure.
Robot legs his wife.
That's a couple.
That's a
That was a
verb.
deep
That's a couple. That is a couple prosthetic steps between that and the joke.
The guy in the Olympics who had robot legs and did very well in the 100-meter dash.
Yeah, he got to have
Oscar
legs that never
Pistachio.
get tired. I could do that.
Well, the bottom half of his legs never got tired. The top half got extra tired. Well, no, if he had won the Olympics, then yes, he would have
we'd
been
care.
cheating.
No.
But he did not win the Olympics.
So he's just a trier.
So no,
Didn't he compete in the Special Olympics and the Olympics?
he absolutely decimated the Special Olympics. So the Special Olympics people were like, we can't have him.
Do you think he
here.
started to feel bad halfway through like the murder spree with that? Just kind of like,
Yeah,
wow, I
he
really should be
walked
otherwhere.
Those blades really seem like they help you run better.
No, yeah, well, of course they do.
Well,
Well, better
I
than
think
with
he
no
was a
legs for
sprinter.
sure. But
I think he was a good collegiate sprinter before that. Like I think he was actually like.
and then he got in a tragic Phil Swift accident.
Oh, great. Now he's driving
I
the truck.
saw this guy in half.
saw this guy.
Phil Swift, just Phil Swift serial killer.
He's putting Flex Seal on a guy who's alive and been cut in half, like
What?
that scene in
The
Ghost
Swift
Ship.
Butcher is still
What's in the box? I sawed your wife in half.
the bottom half of your wife.
No, it's a short side bit. The beginning of Ghost Ship, but in The Wire is Phil Swift. I cut these people in half on a boat.
I gotta stop laughing silently because they just think there's a break, but I'm laughing very hard.
No, it
He
saw.
leaves like jigsaw-like
What's the
videos.
plot of
I
the
saw-
rest of Ghost Ship? Because I remember
Who knows?
everything is cut in
Gabriel
half.
Byrne and Minnie.
I think they go to salvage the ship years after the event that happens, but the girl's still
'cause-
on the ship.
But again, it's haunted and the ghosts get him.
Yeah, but the girl's still on it, right?
Get him. Hey,
I mean,
ghosts.
her ghost is.
Get him.
No, I thought she was like she grew up fucked up.
what?
Oh,
No.
I don't know. I never got past the sausage flip in half.
Sausage? That's not what
I said sausage. I don't know why. Freudian slip. I'm thinking about dick. I don't know. But they got cut in half.
The sausage
I
king of
sawed a guy
Chicago.
in half. That's probably why. I said saw and sausage. I don't know.
All right,
It's a
no,
stretch.
so they're doing like Saw the movie, and
Oh,
the guy's like,
Phil
so
Swift
what you
Jigsaw."
got to do, and what you ought to do is you've got this thing, you see it's on your jaws, and are you following me, camera guy? What you got to do to get it off is cut your own butt off or whatever.
You're gonna love these nuts. And he slams the snapshot of the guy. He has a muscle.
Phil Swift Jigsaw. There's a key in you. You're gonna have to saw yourself in half.
You're gonna have to slap chop the key out
Human
of yourself.
centipede.
You're gonna
He
saw your
reveals
leg
no-
in half. That was actually in
I
jigsaw.
sawed my leg in half. Human centipede. They reveal one guy stapled to one guy's ass, and then Billy Mays goes, "But wait, there's more."
More
and they
curtain.
reveal the third guy.
It's too good. The bit.
The bit's too good.
Oh no.
Oh God, I wish there were more infomercial guys, because
There probably is. We just got to think about it.
Well, there's
We have
there's
Wilford
the people
Brimley.
selling jewelry at 2 in the morning, and there's also the cash for gold people. We have not touched them.
Cash for gold.
Cash for holes. It's a prostitution ring.
Cash for bowls.
Got a lot of
we sell
holes?
weed
Not
items.
funny. That's just a real business.
No, got a lot of holes. Need cash. Cash.
They
for
sell
holes.
spackle cash for holes.
It's
I have
just
a bomb
pimp.
ass pussy and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. He'll sell your holes on the street.
Sell your holes in the street.
It's just him, same exact guy, but in a pimp hat. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's the same.
I forgot.
Wilford Brimley. I can never get enough of that.
Oh, let's do that bit.
Yeah,
We
the,
haven't done
the
it
first
yet.
one is Wilford Brimley opens up a Planned Parenthood, die of fetus.
Wilford
way.
Brimley selling extends, bigger penis.
I'm making sure we all know who Wilford Brimley is. He's the guy who said diabetes. on the
Yeah,
thing.
they're making sure for other people, not
Rest
you.
in peace.
He died of beatus.
Wilford Brimley is a 13-year-old. I'ma beat it.
Telling him what Walmart employee what she's supposed to do. Now, see here, you're supposed to meet us.
Great.
Wilford Brimley.
Greet us. That was it.
Wilford Brimley seems a really big hillbilly. Giant cletus.
Wilford Wilford Brimley as a restaurant host. I'm a cetus.
Wilford Brimley explaining why he brought that space eater fishing. Is a penis.
Hang on, give me a second on this one. It's gonna work, but just give me a minute. Wilford Brimley as I'll never take my shoes off Johnson from Family Guy. You can't defeat us. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That-
Wilford Brimley's favorite Walking Dead actor, Norman Reedus. Rooks
yours?
was. I want me just to say it, or it's when a Norman Reedus is more intelligent than everybody else. I'm a genius.
You mean when Wilford Brimley's more intelligent than everybody else?
What did I say?
You said Norman Reedus.
Oh, Norman Reedus doing a Wilford Brimley, thinking he's better than everybody else. I'm a fetus. Wait, no, I fucked it up again.
so many layers.
Wilford Brimley being wrong about the taxonomic order of names. Species genus.
I hate you so. When you ask Wilford Brimley what his favorite planet is, Venus.
I like
It's a
Venus.
I like Venus. That's the
You
one.
see this tiny little loose skin on my elbow? It's my Venus.
It's my wiener.
I do a little whistle.
Wilford
wanna know where
Brimley
I
with a
keep my-
prostitute suck my penis.
I was going to say Wilford Brimley telling you where he keeps his insulin in my penis.
Well, you have a really aggressive plant, Wilford Brimley. Yeah, that's my Venus flytrap.
Wilford Brimley
Plant.
being saved. I found Jesus.
It's my
We're doing
dad.
very bad Wilford Brimleys, but
Yeah, we're just getting
Alright.
weaker and weaker every time.
it's just shortly becoming like I'm just a southern
There's
guy.
two E's next
My
to each
name's
other.
John Cletus.
Yeah.
My
Wilson-
name's John Cletus. Come on down to the big and tall overall store. They all got just one strap on them, but they're all real big.
Wilford Brimley, when his kids stop calling him, oh, they don't need us.
Wilford Brimley in The Simpsons. My name's Cletus.
I already did that one, sort of. Take my joke. Tyler, make him stop.
Share.
Tyler, he's touching me.
Okay, that's not okay.
Wilford Brimley is a baby. Give me them tatus.
Like this is just an adapt.
Wilford Brimley as a baby making sure that the breast milk is properly sugarified. Is this anything?
You gotta finish it. We don't know.
Different setup.
No,
with
it's
same,
not. That's not a setup for the same thing. It's just.
Different setup.
What if
same
Wilford Brimley
punchline.
was a baby and he was like, I can't drink that tit milk. I hypoglycemia.
He just divulged. He's not even trying to.
Hypoglycemia.
Wilford Brimley, when he's had too much sugar
Double
for the rest of his
D
life,
Bond?
I
Return
have
of
type
Double D
2 diabetes.
Return of Double D Bond. I don't know if we have any new material for him.
Double D Bond.
My doctor said.
Daniel Jenny Craig.
What?
Daniel Craig. Jenny Craig.
I
Jenny
like.
Craig is diet food?
I like my babies shaken, not stirred.
Oh, like Kentucky Fried Daniel Craig.
No, it's just Fat James Bond.
Okay, well, Fat
no,
James. He was. That's,
Jenny Craig. Oh, who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of
Jenny McCarthy.
McCarthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny McCarthyism also is something.
Wilford Brimley after talking to Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthyism, where you wonder if your neighbor is.
You wonder if your neighbor's
is an
vaccinated.
anti-vaxxer.
Are you now, or have you ever been vaccinated?
That's pretty great. Instead of the red scare, it's just called the blue Facebook scare.
Nice. The fucking what's that Facebook post? I do not consent to Facebook to give out my data because now is the last day you can post this on your wall.
Yeah, that'll stop 'em.
Scare. Just all the giant post that every fucking mom posts, and then the word scare.
You see the continue read and go, no, I will not.
I make
I
fun of
can
people who
already
do
tell
stuff
that
like
you're crazy.
Tweets are my own and not my employer's, but I am too afraid to put in my bio. Tweets are my opinions and those of my employer.
If you type and you do space and then your punctuation, you are a subhuman person, and that's all I can say.
What?
If you type,
You know when they do like the people where it's like, oh my god, space exclamation point. Did you ever have those people?
What
I see
the
those, yeah.
fuck?
They're terrible, and I hate them, and they should grow
Why
up.
would they do that?
Dude, I've been searching for years. There's no answer to that riddle.
Did you know if you type K and then I and then L and then L and then space and then T and then H and then E and then space and then P and then R and then E and then S and
Nope.
then I and then D and then E and then N and then T, they won't let you do that.
Somebody comes to your house.
We see her knock on the door.
This is
Fuck,
just the
Kellen.
latest Kid You Know sketch where Trevor Moore keeps going like,
Did you know
one
that
thing
it's
that's
illegal?
illegal to say is, I really think someone should kill the president. Totally illegal to say that.
But
Should
it's not
say it.
illegal to warn people about how it is illegal to say.
By the way, saying, I think you should do it with a grenade launcher and there's a perfect building at this address, do not say that at all.
Yeah, right. He's just.
What was this, an ESL class they were in?
No, it was
That would have been a good setting for that bit.
Okay. There, in the commentary for that bit, he says that he called the ACLU about that bit, and they said, if you get in trouble, we'll defend you, but we're not going to advise you on whether or not you should do it.
Real
And they
quick,
did.
to do a throwback, I know there's a Star Wars quote that could be said like fucked up Biden that we're missing. That's too good.
Oh, there's,
Ooh, that's a throwback.
Listen,
to the beginning of the podcast.
Hey, when you're back
Because
when
I'm percolating.
during the I remember the Clone Wars.
I Clone
My
Wars.
son fought, and I got a bad feeling about this one.
He just really it just ran like vaguely say one word from the quote and they'll be like, oh, they're doing that quote
yeah,
because
you
it's
got it.
40 letters and you're just like, why?
Force Mexicans.
You see.
Use the force.
Will you shut up, man? You're the only one talking. I know.
Please. That was a good one. I love that Trump was like, yeah, every time I see this guy, he's wearing the biggest mask I've ever seen. I'm like, are you fucking retarded?
Yeah,
Are you
right.
functionally retarded?
It's literally just
Oh,
like,
I got it. You can't say the R word except if you're talking about Donald Trump. Then you can. That's my argument. He's the only guy you can.
No,
still
because
Take
call
I
that,
li-
woke liberals. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I feel like it's still
Oh,
insulting.
you like
one
Trump then, bitch?
group. What do you support Trump? Well, no, but then you better
Then
get
you
on
have to
board.
let me call him the N-word.
There
You
is-
have to let me call Trump the
There
N-word.
are bylaws. There are bylaws.
I love the white guy.
Section B.
We should start a white guy podcast that is a solo cast, just him, spending doing 7 episodes a week, an hour apiece, on why he should be able to say the N-word, because he's a quarter black.
It's not just our. Because he's a
No, it's every Logic
Oh,
album.
since
is
we're
what
just
it is.
we're far enough into the episode. Do you want to
What did I kick?
mention?
Fuck, buddy. You
What?
just kicked a piece of that
Oh
under the couch.
no!
Oh, you got to get under there like a cat that lost a toy.
All right,
buddy.
Kellen. Let's color commentate.
I'm on 2 mics now.
Mwah.
I'm in stereo. I'm really close.
Now
to
Connor
this
is now
ear,
bending over
and
to
now
see if
I'm
he can
really
find the
close to
piece that he
this ear.
lost.
And now I'm right in the middle of your thoughts. Can you feel how wet my mouth is?
Oh my God! Where did he go?
I want you to understand how much he has fucked
I'm
on
boom
that
micing
couch
you.
that
oh,
you're
no,
looking
I
under.
boom mic'd your head.
This is. Oh yeah.
Any sticky part, you know what it is.
Oh my God! It's gone. I need a
What was it?
magnet to find it. It's the.
Well, podcast over.
Nah, we can just color commentate his journey and struggle.
You guys keep going.
He's looking sad.
Almost as
He's
sad as
looking
his shirt.
for a magnet. I don't know why he thinks he's gonna find it.
I don't know. This is more entertaining. Connor, why do you wear your keys on your belt loop?
So that I can ruin podcasts all the time.
You wonder where Chiba learns it, and that's where she learns
You
it.
should get a phone and put it on your belt.
You are only like Connor. You basically
How close I am.
you have every box checked for being a dad besides kids. That's like what really bothers me.
He will.
Oh, he will. Probably like less than 9 months. I don't know. I mean,
I think more than that, probably.
To me, buddy.
God, man, if she says she's pregnant in 2 months, it is exclusively my fault. It might even be my kid how much I forced this into reality.
Are you gonna fuck Connor's fiance?
No.
I didn't fuck her, but I did wheel him into existence.
I did will. So if it comes out looking like me, it's only because I bended the fabric of reality, not because I had sex with your fiance.
Jokes.
I'm keeping it now. You want it? No. Oh, God damn it, he's got it.
You shouldn't. You can't let me get a hold on it.
Can't get it near his grippers. He's got.
Now you gotta hold it like a comedian.
Like a baby. I just grab whatever comes near me.
Yep. That's. I found that useful.
Don't.
In
As
you,
a-
not
no.
babies.
As a baby, like when you were a
come
baby, you
on.
remembered. Oh, I like that. I like grabbing things.
No, I'm making
Still
a
does
joke
that
about
today.
making. Yeah. Anyway,
He's making a joke about things Biden actually does.
Yeah. Anytime he sees a small girl, he just got grabbed.
I don't like the shape your mouth took when you said
got
grab him.
grabbed.
You like grab him.
Just got grab him and sniff.
Well, you know.
I'm just a little old Biden. I just want to sniff your hair.
That's like, oh my god. First of all, he wouldn't be that coherent. He'd be like, "Hey, I want to nose touch your scalp and just want."
No, this is my new thing.
We should end
is
this
Southern
podcast
Gauge of
by
Biden.
pitching bits that aren't bits. They're just real life. But if you look at them objectively at all, it's wild that it's real life. Like, all right. We persecute a specific race and put them on cages. What would that look like?
What if we let children freeze to death?
what would happen?
What if, and hear me out, next time someone gets married in Afghanistan, we turned him into mist. Okay?
Oh my god! Like the moment a nuptials is announced, prime it up.
Drone.
Trump.
why they call
Everybody,
them-
drones.
I'm so happy about that. These are not the drones you're looking for, Biden. Just because like that's when I'm like,
Biden is like flying a DJI like camera drone, and he's like, "How do I use this to kill brown?"
he's got a joystick from like Atari, and even then he was 70 when that came out.
30-minute battery life. How'd you get it to Afghanistan?
He has a range of 2 blocks.
Folks, listen. I know what you're worried about the drones and stuff out over there in the Middle East with those folks. But I looked at it's real small. You could buy them at Kroger or Walmart, and it's not
American business.
Look, it's not gonna get. It's not gonna go there. It's too small. Come on, man.
I like that he does break down halfway through sentences to act like you know what I'm saying.
Like,
You know what I'm- no.
But we
But
don't.
it's
We
like,
really
no,
don't. I feel
man.
like Obama got like
buddy.
shit for like stuttering a little bit. Like that was part of the impressions. Like you go,
Well, because Obama is aggressively good at speaking.
yeah, but he also like
So
one
when
of
he
his
fucks
like
up-
his idiosyncrasy. His idiosyncrasy is
did a lot
Let
for
me
him.
be clear.
yeah, you do the and I think that's probably a byproduct of just hanging out with Biden for too much during the 4 years or 8 rather. I can
You
count.
can do a similar to the Wilford Brimley bit with Obama. Obama as a hunter. Let me shoot deer.
Oh, there we go.
Obama getting weirdly familiar with gay people and adopting their terms. Let me be queer.
Hold on one second. Barack not seeing Biden's reflection. Why can't I see you in the mirror?
Biden's not here.
Obama as the Witcher. It's a vampire. It's just
It's
funny
a
for
vampire.
me and the people at home.
Wow, I hate that. I'm gonna stop doing those.
You do them a lot.
I know. Yeah.
Obama, when he does want to go to Kmart, we're going to Sears.
Nice. Does Sears still exist?
I don't think so.
Kmart certainly doesn't.
Kmart is like is what you say to establish an
Kmart
era.
doesn't exist anymore.
I don't know.
You just chose to disagree.
Obama when he doesn't like how you're cooking a steak. That should be seared.
Nice.
Oh, getting a phone call for no reason. It's from Kylie. Gonna go ahead and decline it, and then have her be mad at me later.
Obama doing what Connor just did. I'm sorry, dear.
Nice. Luckily, she doesn't listen to the podcast, so bitch.
I said, bitch. You told your wife that?
Oh yeah, just start talking mad shit about her on here every time. Yeah, we got into a fight. I beat the shit out of her. Just going after her.
And then she once again pops into the room and says, like, cunt. And then,
Obama deciding it's a good day for a drone attack. The skies are clear.
it's funny because Middle Eastern children prefer cloudy days.
Seriously.
Oh.
They're like, because on a cloudy
How'd
day,
you
there
end up
are
being
no
worse
drones.
than me in that?
It's the truth. It's scary.
I'm not worse. I'm just saying it in a funny tone because what am I going to do? Say it seriously?
I love
It's
this.
not going to
Like,
fix
I-
anything.
We are the stormtroopers. Bump, ba-dum, bump, 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 bump.
It's my favorite scene in Mel Brooks' Star Wars.
this is really bad, and it's so much work for like the punchline.
Come enjoy the Empire Party.
Obama in the car with Princess Diana. Let me steer.
Oh, I cannot steer.
Man. I know
Obama
there's-
being gay. Put it in my rear.
Obama finally ending the war on Christmas. Let me spread cheer.
What was the most common name of people that you killed, Obama? I think it was Amir.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's ethnically accurate, but he did kill a lot of minorities.
Amir, I think, yeah, that's why I'm like.
Obama, before the Irish people became cops, no Irish here. Because before they became cops, they weren't allowed to have a
Where
job.
Obama went when he tried to get away from the guilt of all the people he's killed? Navy Pier. Because he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. He's just like us. He's alive.
There are no ivory towers in Chicago.
Obama, when he first got into office and he was talking about the Republicans, they're in fear.
Obama, when he doesn't like what the Willis Tower is called. That is the Sears.
Nice.
That's a good one. That's a regional joke.
That's a seasonal.
Yeah, if you're from New York and don't get that, move here or walk into the fucking sea. You better start walking east or west right now.
Nice. Obama, when he thinks he's God, I will be feared.
Obama quoting Biden whenever he's near children. Let me be near.
Obama, when he thinks about the pain of all the people in Flint that he didn't care about helping. I shed no tears.
Obama, when he sees Biden alone in a room with a kid, I will be here. Take that.
Obama saying a fact. Epstein didn't kill himself.
You know what? That's the end of the podcast.
Name of the episode: Epstein
Didn't
didn't
kill
kill.
himself.
Obama, when he finds a sheep in Minecraft. I need some cheers.
All right.
We might need to.
Wait, hold on.
Up. We need to find
the Obama talking about the thing that Hillary said he chucked spears.
I think so. Yeah.
Because she said she called him a spear chucker.
I don't know if she's.
Did he?
I think that. I mean, that would
No,
have been
but
like
she did say she wasn't going to drop out of the primary in case he got assassinated.
Jesus.
I mean, well, yeah. We don't live in a good country.
Yeah, Hillary's. Clintons are cool. Tell you who didn't.
Fly
fuck any
on
kids.
Jeffstein's.
Bill Clinton.
Can we name the episode
I'll tell
Barack,
you who
Barack
definitely
Brimley?
wasn't on Epstein's plane. Any of the Clintons.
Barack Obama has diabetes.
Did you hear about the most recent SNL episode had
Barack
that digital
Obedience?
short about an ad agency making ads for companies that haven't hired him yet, and one of them was like Maxwell Coffee, with the new sponsor Maxwell or whatever, the chick who was like
Ghislaine
Ghislaine Maxwell, like she's like
Did
the
she get
spokesperson.
suicided yet?
No, but no one's seen her for a while.
Give it a second.
It's a problem.
Mysteriously disappeared.
Onto the island in which she facilitated horrors.
Mysteriously disappeared into a wood chipper.
Obama,
God.
when you find out about what him and Bill Clinton and Trump and the Bushes all did, you'll disappear.
Don't get it twisted.
Your boy's fucking starving hungry.
Yeah,
so.
we should probably end up this now.
Not as starving as the people in Texas, you fucking insensitive prick.
Yeah.
Wilford Obama
After
should be
I
the
buy
name of
me
the
this
episode.
Whopper, donate to Texas.
Yep,
Yes,
everybody
yes.
buy yourself a Whopper and then donate to Texas.
And then
just
donate
put the same ones in
spare
there.
change.
Or just donate to Texas. They
Or
need
just
it.
donate to Texas. All right.
Or save up for a squirt gun.
They're expensive nowadays. Run about $300 and you can't buy the ammo at Walmart.
Well,
It's
gas is in
very
trouble
silly
and
that I say
petroleum.
the most incriminating things only when I'm being recorded.
Outside of this, he's actually a Republican.
When he stops recording, he actually gets whiter. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's
when
really,
the mics
He
turn
drives
off,
a
I
pickup
shave,
truck with Confederate flags.
I shave the sides of my head closer and I
Flags.
start saying, you know who I'm talking about a lot.
And goodbye.